What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with another Siouxsie and the Banshees B-side from the album, or from the period of the album Juju, 1981. And this one is Congo Conga, another B-side to Arabian Knights. And yeah, it's an interesting, obviously alliterative title. There's a bit of comedy to it in that the words sound very similar, but, you know, Congo is a part of Africa with, you know, a notable history. You know, obviously there's the Belgian colonial period and so on. I wonder if this might be a sort of clever way of, you know, exploring that concept. Although, you know, conga, at least in my limited knowledge of the word, relates to that type of dance where people talk about conga lines and the, you know, it has that percussive rhythm with that last sort of kick out, literally, if, you know, I'm thinking of the dance correctly. So a Congo Conga, like, it could just be alliterative. It could be, you know, not so much about either of the concepts per se, but it could be, again, maybe an interesting way at looking at, you know, the history of the Congo. I don't know, maybe it's just a phrase that is stripped of its meaning in this particular context. Either way, let's listen. This is the Congo Conga, not the, but just Congo Conga by Siouxsie and the Banshees, another B-side along with Supernatural Thing to the Arabian Knights track. My brain didn't know what to do with that sound. It's an electric, elastic, like metallic yet rubbery. A dark menace. Here's the title phrase. And it's still wicked, but this layer, there's like this oddly jubilant feel. craziest vocalizations I've heard from her. Some of them seemingly like deliberately animalistic. Crazy. Like, even for them, it feels very crazy in a good way, but definitely, darkly menacing, even as parts of it seem to have this bizarre fanfare. Again, her vocals, most of which, or at least a significant percentage of which, felt like they were non-lyrical vocalizations and flourishes. Obviously, there were a lot of lyrics too, but most of those I didn't catch, or at least not clearly. Again, I heard the title phrase. There was a moment where I thought I heard colonial, but then I think I heard the same passage again, and I feel like it wasn't that. It was something else. So I don't really know what's happening lyrically, but like, it was haunting, but in a less clear way than I would normally say in regard to their music. Like, it definitely had this bizarre charisma to it, even as it felt menacing and wicked. So, really interesting track. Definitely, even for them, felt more like a B-side, which, again, what I've heard from them so far, and also certainly from the Creatures, the EP I went through, like, off the beaten path, edgy, wicked, not simple, accessible, like light pop, but, very much not that. And yet, even for them, like I said, this felt like crazy and, wicked and just almost, especially given that opening, that sound, which, came back at the end, perhaps in a bit less, intensity, just really audacious, even within the context of Siouxsie and the Banshees. So, yeah, really cool tune, if one that was quite striking, and almost, willfully, acerbic. So, yeah, let me know what you think of this one. In the moment, I'm forgetting what the next B-side might be, but I do have the folder open. So it's Coal Mind, which is, a clever play on words there, and it's the Fireworks B-side. And then there's one more Fireworks B-side, which is We Fall. And then at that point, I believe we'll be on to the next album. Once again, big shout out to Nicola for sharing all this stuff. The Creatures, Siouxsie and the Banshees, Solo Siouxsie, which we haven't started going through yet. Again, we've been doing this chronologically, which in most deep dives is something which I do, or which helps keep me sane. Now, there's some older deep dives like Depeche Mode, which, they've been very idiosyncratic, because I started reacting to their songs before I got a bit more organized with the help of people like Nicola. So, shout out to all of you. Let me know what you think of this crazy tune, and I will see you next time. Peace.